What's up? Welcome to the hijacking,
Ransacking,
Nerve-wracking,
kayaking,
wisecracking,
bushwhacking.
McCracken Christmas special.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Welcome to another evening edition of 60 Minutes. Have you ever been mad at the government? How do you voice it? Are you happy with the state of the new economy and the way we are going? A new face in Washington has slowly emerged from the ashes of democracy, and his name is Tank Sourwood. So can we see the budget?
Well, yeah, sure. Here we go. Come to my desk. This is going to be the best budget in history.
You are in charge of the next economic budget, correct?
That's correct. And as you know, over the past 8 years of President Trump, we've been slowly transitioning to a socialist nation, much to the delight of the entire population. Well, this is because every dissenter or man, woman, or child that doesn't like socialism is deported to Mexico. So this means that we're slowly regulating or keeping government control of all areas. The country was so terrible when everything was up to our citizens and deregulated. Basically, all the national debt and net negative gross domestic product we were in 8 years ago is gone. Can you guess why, Taylor?
I don't know, Tank. Maybe by exporting rubber duckies.
That's wrong, Katie. That's so wrong. We've been selling Americans personal information and social security numbers.
How could the government do such a thing?
Well, you see, Taylor, Congress under Article 1 and Section 8 has the power to lay taxes, use in direct commerce, and regulate trade. The founders gave us extreme power, and we've decided to use it. We've eliminated all federal sales, excise, and progressive income taxes, as you know, but all your money goes to us. However, we've kept many important policies from U.S. history, including Fair Labor Acts to protect our workers and allowing government-formed unions. This is all you have, you peasant? Get out of here. Well done, son. Thank you.
So, Tank, how did you get many of your ideas?
Well, Veronica, growing up in the Soviet Union as a child gave me a unique perspective. I saw how horribly Reaganomics went, giving the rich tax breaks. The Soviet Union's economy flourished. The only reason the country fell was only through the work of spies like McCracken. We'll get to him later.
So, Tank, explain how some of your economic policies work. How will the budget do?
Well, Margaret, as you know, we've gotten rid of all laissez-faire economics. No free market, but no Keynesian economics as well. There'll be no high-debt budget. There will always be a positive budget surplus. We are allowing the government to dictate all policy and get power away from the hands of the rich. There's no need for 20th century legislation like the Sherman or Clayton Acts because there are no trusts. There's no protectionism and no tariffs as well. We make everything. Everything is American-made. You're given personal freedoms, but all your income is given to us to be redistributed equally. As you know, the border has been secured as well. There's no need for bogus trade organizations like the GATT or WTO, and the NAFTA trade agreement is obsolete. We don't need any other countries because everything such as coal or food is regulated by our government in production, and there are no deregulation movements. I mean, just meet some of our workers. You'll see how happy they look. Here are some of our workers. Don't they look so happy to give all their income to the government?
You know, Tank, let's start with some quick-fire questions. What's your opinion on the Graham Urban Homes?
I really modeled a lot of my economic policy on that act, on shrinking the federal budget. So we wanted to shrink a lot of the discretionary spending and make a lot of it more mandatory spending for government healthcare and government schooling.
What's your opinion on the Office of Management budget?
Oh, I really like them. They really helped a lot with the budget process. My bill passed a lot in the House and the Senate, and now we're going to bring it to the President.
You know, Tank, I gotta ask you, why'd you crush the Fed? What were your opinions on monetary policy itself?
Well, when I got into the job in the Senate, I didn't really think that it was the job of a 6-member board to decide the interest rates of all the country. So like Donald Trump, who was the last president and the second greatest human being this nation has ever produced, I said, you're fired. And now the government, controlled by me, controls the monetary policy.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Tank Sourwood. I wish you all the best in your reciting of the budget today.
Thank you, sir.
Social policy,
slip some public assistance this way for me. I've been a good American. Social policy.
So help me and let's do what's right.
Social policy. You remember the Affordable Care Act too, don't you? Called it Obamacare. Social policy.
So help me and let's do what's right.
Think of all the things I've missed. Think of all my rights and entitlement. Next year I might not need these gifts.
If I stay off the CDC list.
Social policy, there's no child left behind, is that right? So many good kids this month. Social policy.
So help me and let's do what's right.
Social policy, that's one thing we really do need. Social security. Baby, CCC, social policy.
So help me and let's do what's right.
Social policy, let's talk about the poverty line of 2016. Oh, the AFDA, social policy.
So help me and let's do what's right.
Come and get these FDR policies, WBA and other philosophies. I really do need these things, so let's see what the government brings. Social policy, forgot to mention one little thing. Head Start, or maybe Medicare, or is it Medicaid?
So help me and let's do what's right. So help me and let's do what's right. Hurry tonight.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I hope you enjoyed Act 1, because here's a commercial brought to you by Weaklings.com, a group of people who think that the government is supposed to provide them with everything. Thank you. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there again. After the commercial by Weaklings.com, we're here to present Act 2, where we delve into the mind of a confused Russian spy.
The year is 1962. World War II is long over, and the U.S. policy of isolationism and staying away from world powers is over. The United Nations is powerless to stop confrontations between the Soviet Union and the United States. After the failed Bay of Pigs invasion, KGB Chairman Viktor Khrushchev has decided to act.
Lev, my most trusted agent,
Chairman Khrushchev,
I have a mission for you.
keep talking.
Economic sanctions are no longer working on the United States. We must begin a unilateralism plan. I want you to infiltrate the CIA and gain as much American intelligence as possible.
Easy for me. Consider it done. Lev Vladislav, KGB, agent number 119.
Lev, your new identity is Matthew McCracken.
Who am I?
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Waking up in the United States, Lev finally realizes his true identity is Matthew McCracken, a famous CIA agent. He wakes up and walks inside the CIA building. Let's see where the story goes next. Dude, what's up, Brian? Dude, did you hear that the U.S. is starting to do soft military action? They're starting to build nuclear facilities in Turkey to try to use deterrence against Russia and try to keep them from building theirs.
Oh, really? Well, I heard that they're bringing hard military action. I heard that they're bringing covert action into Russia next month. That's pretty crazy.
Guys, I need to ask a favor. Who the heck even am I?
Dude, you don't know who you are? You're Matthew McCracken. You're like a famed patriot. You're famous in the CIA. I wish I could be like you.
I know what I have to do.
McCracken, yes. You needed me?
Yes, Director. I've devised a strategic plan to completely dismantle the Warsaw Pact, the most communist multinational force in the whole world.
Well, how are you going to do that?
This may seem a little bit terrorist-like, but I plan to completely blow up the whole thing.
Wow. I don't know if the Department of Defense would want anything like that. It sounds a little bit too terrorist.
That's the thing. We'll conduct a false flag operation, blaming the whole thing on a radical Moldovan group.
Wow, McCracken, I gotta hand it to you. You're one hell of an agent.
Sir, can I get you to sign this?
Oh, yeah, sure.
What's up?
Why would you betray the KGB, our own mother country?
What are you talking about? I'm American, not McCracken.
I'm undercover too. We graduated from the same military class in Russia.
I know what I have to do. Peace is the answer.
Okay, Janet, write down in the notes that we're gonna plan on assassinating that general next week.
You have to call off the attack.
Fine.
We have to issue public diplomacy.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Hello, folks. We are here today at a joint Soviet-U.S. press conference. Here's the president speaking.
Hello, folks. We're here today to represent our shared belief of public diplomacy between our two countries. Internationalism is a shared belief of the United States and Russia, and we will soon sign a peace treaty in the coming days to represent a friendship between our two countries. Thank you for your time.